chicken dip. It's always a party favorite. It's creamy, it's delicious. But I have a version that's a little bit lighter, so fewer calories, a little less fat, but you don't sacrifice any flavor. You can make this recipe as your classic dip and serve it up with chips, but I'm gonna show you some other ways that I love to serve this dip, actually as a stuffing for peppers and mushrooms. So here's how easy the recipe is. One of my favorite tips when it comes to getting your chicken ready for this recipe or any other is to actually prepare your chicken breasts in a slow cooker. Put in however many breasts that you need, add some liquid to it, even water if you want to. I usually do chicken broth. If you let that slow cook for about 4 hours, it becomes tender, easy chicken that you can use for tacos, you can use for barbecue. I love it for this recipe. So I have my 4 chicken breasts that I'm gonna put into my mixer. And I love using my KitchenAid mixer for the shredding because doing it with the forks is a little tedious. This is so much better. The tip though is you want to make sure that those chicken breasts are still warm so that they tear apart a little bit more easily. Now that we have our chicken all shredded up, it's time to make that delicious buffalo sauce. I use a combination of wing and red hot sauce, 1/4 cup of the red hot and 1/4 cup of the wing sauce. That gives me heat and lots of flavor. You're gonna use 1/2 of a cup of a light ranch dressing, so you're saving some calories and fat there, and you're gonna use 2 ounces of a reduced fat cream cheese. So our sauce is nice and creamy, all melted together, and we're gonna pour this into the shredded chicken. All this flavor. You are not gonna miss the fat, believe me, or the calories. There's no flavor sacrifice with this recipe. Would I kid you on that? No way. So put that in. Gonna rely on your mixer again on the lowest speed just to blend it together. That makes sure that the sauce really gets through all the chicken. Smells good. And now, we're gonna use this to stuff mushrooms and peppers. It's a really delicious way to change up your dinner routine. I love it because it's a low carb way for me to enjoy this delicious flavor, but I don't have to have the chips. I use the peppers sort of as my nacho chips instead. So I have some green peppers and some smaller portobello mushrooms. I'm gonna use some red peppers too. You might wanna blanch your peppers ahead of time just so that they are nice and have a little bit of softness once you're baking them. You're gonna take your mixture, use it in your stuffed mushrooms, use it in your peppers. Sometimes I'll just do the really large portobello caps and then top that off with a little bit of blue cheese when you're done. Never hurt anybody. Really good. And they're fun for entertaining too. You could do smaller stuffed mushrooms, and instead of doing a crab stuffed mushroom, why not do buffalo chicken stuffed mushrooms? Be the talk of the party. Take a little bit of reduced fat cheese, sprinkle it on the top. Perfection. So our mushrooms and our peppers have been baking for about 20 minutes at 350 degrees. Let's check and see if they're ready. Look nice and bubbly, really delicious. An easy and different way to think about using dips as stuffings. You can just put it down like this and let people go to town. I always think it's nice if you put it on a pretty platter. So let's see if we can't put these over on this beautiful tray. The last one. By the way, a great way to do your tailgating for your favorite football team too. So hope that you enjoy a lighter version of buffalo chicken dip, which can also be a delicious stuffing.